Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do something a little bit different. I'm going to review the new Milk Makeup foundation stick. I've never worn it before. Well, I tried it a little bit earlier, but I wanted to try it again because I wiped it literally right off. Because have you ever had a makeup day where you're just like not feeling it? It came right off. It was like that moment. So I figured I would try it on camera with you guys while I told a little bit of a story about these emails I've been getting and like other influencers or like beauty blogger, YouTuber, Instagram people, kind of some things that have been circulating around. And I feel like more people should be aware, because I know there's a lot of young people on YouTube that are trying to be in the makeup thing, and there's a lot of young people on Instagram as well. It's just really smart to be aware because it's really, really scary, to be honest with you. So basically, Ipsy, if you're part of the Ipsy community, I'm going to start doing my eyebrows because this is not a long story, but I've got to get these things on. So basically, I'm going to start with Ipsy. If you are a creator, you do YouTube or whatever, you can, I don't remember how I started doing it, but you can, I guess, apply to be part of like their community. And if you're part of their community, or whatever, you know, they'll send you different offers, things like that, whatever, invite you to different events. So like Ipsy Creator Day, like things like that. Well, it's cool because you can kind of, you know, talk to the other influencers or beauty blogger, people like that, you know, who are doing the same thing, and kind of all correlate and make sure everyone's on the same page with just different things. So when I got these emails, I of course shared it to that, and I shared it on my Instagram as well, but I feel like I want to put it on here just because I want it everywhere to be known and go into a little bit more depth because it's really scary. So anyway, especially with sex trafficking and things like that, they definitely target younger girls, especially girls who are, you know, excited about this kind of thing, and you know, they want them to get excited and think like it's something that it's not, so they have more of a easier way to manipulate you. So I know a lot of people on here, when they talk about this kind of thing and getting emailed with it, they like won't share the email address or anything like that. I'm going to, because I feel like people should know and be aware. So the email address is, it's amber@modelbeauty.life. That's it. So of course when I got it, I was like, let me look at Beauty Life, right? That like website. So I went to it, and it's a really overly priced makeup company. Now I don't know if the makeup company has anything to do with this email or whatever. I don't know if, I'm sure they're not affiliated in any way. Because I know with scams like this, they'll try to seem affiliated with a brand or a company or a person that is successful or known, you know what I mean? So they seem legit. So I saw it, and it was at a gmail.com address. So a lot of times when brands contact you, they will contact you, but they have a Google document that they make themselves, and it's not from a Gmail account. It's like from, I don't know, benefit.com or urbandecay.com or something like that, you know? So when I got it, I was kind of like, it was a little sketchy. So what it said was, I'm just going to read it real quick. You know, we found you on Instagram, blah, blah, blah. We think you would be a great fit. And then it says, my manager wants to have a 2-day shoot for Model Beauty Life for Juvia magazine, which is like a magazine doing like fashion or whatever and makeup. The dates will be January 3rd to 5th, 2020. They'll pay for the plane fare, hotel, $50 per diem per day to be compensated. And then you can buy products. They give you a code or whatever, so you could get free products on the website modellife.com or something to seal the agreement. That you need to buy 2 things to seal this agreement with a discount code, and then you'll get your own discount code, and that your offer expires in 48 hours. So you have to sign this contract within 48 hours, buy these 2 things with this code, for this all to be accepted. So that's really shady. That's weird. When I have gotten invited to do or work on a job, that's not the way it goes. It's usually, like I said, they email you from a normal, you know, legit email, and then you know, they give you details. They usually allow you to bring a manager, bring your husband, bring somebody with you so you feel comfortable. They've never said you have to do all this weird stuff like buy lipsticks and with a code. It's strange. Now the Juvia, or is that, I'm not even sure if that's how you say it, but the Jediva, I think that's how you say it. But the Jediva magazine, again, is a legit magazine fashion show thing that they do have out there. So again, it's like they scam you, wanting you to think that they're legit. So I just knew something was weird about them. And so I was just like, meh, I know the magazine's legit. I know the website's legit, but this email is not legit. So I'm going to start putting on the foundation while I keep talking, because I could talk all day. So I'm going to use the Cashmere Milk Makeup, the new Flex foundation. But first I'm going to put on the Hydro Grip, just because why not? It'll be a milk makeup affair. All right, so back to the story. So then I did some digging around and I started looking up like the email and this and that. And somehow I came to the website called scamguard.com, and I wasn't the only one. I'm telling you, there was just like, boom, tons of the same, like all different people saying the same exact story. I said, I would love to hear more information because I wanted to see what they would say. So putting this on, it feels really good. So it actually feels like I'm going to be able to blend it, and it feels like smooth and silky. Anyway, so I'm just going to take my Doll 10 Kabuki brush, which I love. It's like one of my favorites. Blend it out. So read in, but they asked other people to pay $60 for this to all transaction to go down. Somebody else said somebody actually paid them $27. Oof. So anyway, with that, when I emailed them back, they said, well, what more do you need to know? And after that, I said, please don't email me again. And I hit like the little thing, like where it won't come back to me. Literally about a week it goes by and I get another email. Now this one I believe I saved. And this one said, and it was from another Gmail account. Shocking, I know. These people are crazy. It says, hi, I would like to introduce myself to you. My name is Alexandra McCone, the contributing editor of Brides Magazine, with our head office situated in New York. Now, Alexandra McCone, she is actually somebody who has worked for Vogue, and she has like her own bridal website that she owns, which is all legit. She's been like in that game for a while, so she's, you know, somebody who's successful and well-known in that scene. I'm gonna put a little bit more on my forehead because I gotta be careful of the forehead not to mess the brows up. And then it goes on to say, Brides Magazine is currently looking out for makeup artists for our December 2019 issue. Your contact was found via your social media page while looking out for talents that will suit the case. Our senior editor was impressed with your portfolio and mandated me to get in touch with you as soon to know as if you would like to work with us on this editorial shoot. If you would like to work with us on this shoot, do not hesitate to get back to me so that I may provide you with further information. And this is where I was like, I'm not stupid. It's a Gmail account. And then it has her name, Alexandra McCone, contributing editor, Brides Magazine, 1 World Trade Center, New York, New York, with the zip code. Well, I'm not stupid. 1 World Trade Center, New York, New York is where the Trade Center building was. I believe it's like the memorial now. That address is not for a magazine. So I emailed the girl. I found her on Instagram, and it's clear that it's not her email address. Just to kind of let her know. She hasn't gotten back to me yet, but I hope she does, just so she could be aware that someone's, you know, faking being her, because that's messed up. Like, that's really, truly messed up. So I wrote back to them, I'm aware that this is someone faking to be somebody else. Your email address is not hers. Your address at the bottom of the email is for the World Trade Center, and who you are portraying to be doesn't even work for this magazine. They didn't say anything back, and I tried to send another email to them, and shocking, the email did not go through, which leads me to believe they probably deleted the account. Now, like circling back around to all of this being like sketchy. I'm not saying that it could be sex traffickers and things like that, but I'm saying most likely it probably was someone in that area that wants to scam girls that are younger. Not that I'm young, because I ain't young. They want to target girls like on Instagram and YouTube and stuff like that because they think if they seem important that they'll just jump and give them whatever information that they can. And this isn't the first time this has happened. I've actually just seen a girl from the UK of a company wanting to send her to New York to go to like a brand vacation type of thing. They even kind of like tricked a bunch of managers of girls that are bigger than her, I guess is what she said in her video. And this, again, it just shows that this type of thing isn't rare. It's like happening all the time, and it's gross and it's a shame and it's sad because, like I said, there's a lot of younger girls on here. And what if they do get tricked and they ended up giving people the information that they ask for? I know the girl that was talking that was from the UK saying that, you know, they end up asking you for your passport stuff, you know, like personal information that you should not give to people. And I know that there is naive people on here that would do that. So I just hope that this story right here really can give you some tips to know, you know, please pay attention to this type of stuff because it's real, it's out there, and I feel like it's definitely worse right now with the whole Instagram, social media, YouTube stuff because, you know, it's taken off and there is tons of awesome opportunities you could get through emails or get through DMs, but you just have to make sure that it's legitimate and do your research. And if it's coming from a Gmail account, definitely please be skeptical and just make sure you do your research. Like whenever I get emails, wherever the header is at the bottom where it says like the information with like the logo, always make sure that that address matches up, the phone number matches up, everything correlates. Like say it's so-and-so name and that's a PR person for so-and-so brand. I find that person, because usually it's their first name and last name, I find them on Instagram and I make sure like that they actually work for the brand that they're saying they work for. You know what I mean? So you just really have to be careful. And like I said, I'm not saying they're doing it to sex traffic, but it's not unheard of, and there's definitely crazier things that happen every single day out there. So moving on. Then the highlighter. So this one is called Lit, and it almost looks like rose gold, and you know that's my jam. I love rose gold, everything. So that's the color, super pretty. Ooh. I like this. It's such a pretty glow. It's definitely actually like, this is the rosiest gold highlighter I think I've ever used. Like a lot of them look rosy gold champagne-y, but they're not. This one actually is, and I'm really happy about it. And to be honest with you, the only other one that I feel like actually looks champagne-y on the skin is the one by Becca, the Jaclyn Hill one. But I can't support her anymore. We broke up. Obviously, I think everybody broke up with her. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys like this video, just like little story time, but I don't know, I had to get it off my chest, and I hate when I watch other videos about these same things and they're like, I'm not gonna say the email address, I'm not gonna say who they're pretending to work for. Like, I feel like in these cases, we all gotta stick together through this. To be safe, and these people need to get called out because what they're doing is completely wrong. You can't pretend to be somebody else, and you can't take advantage of other people, and I don't know what their intentions are, but if you're lying, that means they know that they're doing something wrong and it's not good. So that's pretty much it. Put on some mascara and I'm done. Hope you guys like this video. Oh, P.S. I don't even think I talked about the foundation. I love the foundation, and I'll see you soon.